Welcome back once again, everyone. I'm K Plays Games, and this is Diablo 2, and as you can see, it's time to continue with a Barbarian on Nightmare difficulty. We left off in the Kurast Bazaar, and that is exactly where we're going to go first. Like, right now, there's no hanging about today. We are going to have to clear it out again, because I have reloaded the game, but I don't mind killing bad guys again. That's not a problem. We have been discussing the problems with us gearing up. Because we have no magic find, and finding better uniques on our set items is going to be more difficult for us. But the upside to that, and there is an upside, is that we're going to be finding an awful lot of socketed items. Now, this is a flamberge. I mean, Spirit is not difficult to make. Thal, Art, and are very easy runes to get. A flamberge is only a normal difficulty type sword. It's not even the highest grade of them. So we should keep an eye out for any exceptional level swords which have 4 sockets. And as I said, because we have no magic find, we should be finding a lot more socketed items. Because we won't be finding magic ones. Here's the first boss of the day. Fire enchanted extra fast. Do not care. Right, you know what? I'm just going to shoot these guys to death. We can do that, but it uses all of our mana. We can only do it in short bursts. It's like an emergency get out of jail free card. That is not an exceptional item. Neither was it socketed. But we shall examine any grey swords which fall on the floor. You're a boss, so you're getting shouted. Yep, dead. I was briefly considering going back to lower Kurast and having a look at the super chests there. But I think we'll just push onwards. I'm not going to go and doing the temples again. I'm not clearing them out again, that's for sure. There is another rune word we could do on swords, which is 5 runes, and again it's very easy ones to find, but I'm not sure if it's any better than the spirit sword we already have. It might do a little bit more physical damage, but it doesn't do any of the elemental damages that spirit does. And of course spirit adds +2 to all skill levels. So I think remaking spirit with a better grade weapon is kind of our upgrade path, unless of course we find a better unique, but I don't think that's going to happen. No, I think we'll just go straight to Upper Kurast now. Can't really be bothered to clear out this entire location. We've done it once before. We know there's nothing much here. Just push on. If we found a white exceptional sword, and I looked it up on the loot table and it tells me it can have more than 4 sockets, we could cube it, but the problem is that the areas we're in now are of such higher level that we'd probably roll 5 or 6 sockets when we only want 4 for spirit. don't think there's any or many exceptional swords that top out at 4 runes. I'd have to look that up, and I just cannot be bothered. You find that if there is an exceptional sword that tops out at maximum 4 sockets and it drops here as white, we can take it back to Lazurk in normal mode, because I don't think we ever did his quest to add sockets. Right, Upper Kurast. New location. There seems to have been 2 bosses. Indeed it was. Okay. Well, even with 0 magic find, you can find magic in rare, it's just not as often. Right, you're lightning enchanted. Immune to lightning, but that doesn't matter. We do cold and fire and poison and physical. We do all the damage types. There's another goddamn foul rune. If you see a chipped topaz, shout at the screen and maybe I'll hear you and remember to pick it up. Because we now have 6 full runes, and to transmute them we need chipped topazes. And it must be a chipped topaz, not any other grade of topaz. Well, you know that. You can deal with 2 guys on your own. Our companion is getting more new gear than we are. We found him a really nice helmet that improved his resistances. This lovely tri-res helm. I mean, his resists are pretty good because he's been skilling up right behind us. He is on 70, so that's good. Only a few episodes ago he was on like 50 something and he was getting his ass handed to him. Now he's up in his 70s, he's an absolute tank again. Which is nice. We could look at getting them some new armour. I can't see what's going on back there. Let's just get out of here. That looks like a temple in there. If we get desperate, we could go either... We could go gambling for stuff, or craft some stuff. But we're not that desperate for things at the moment. It would just be nice. When it becomes a necessity, then we'll take action. There's a great battle bow. How many sockets? 2. That was spectacularly uneventful. Yeah. You do have to remember to keep recasting the +1 all skills skill and the plus lots to energy, mana, life and stamina skill. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. That was a lot of fire. In fact...
Thanks.
Since there's lots of healing potions here, we'll just recover from the fire. Yikes. Okay, let's start having a look in the rest of the town. Basket, basket, corpse. Just some gold. Just a single bird. Is this a temple? Yes it is. There's a chest. So that's good. Right. We'll just reset all of our skills timers and in we go. The last temples we ran were really easy. I was going to shout at my companion for being left behind, but he was actually killing things, so good on you. Well done, I'm very proud. Oh no! That will be fine, we've both got maximum lightning res. Who cares? Look at that. Not a problem. Flawless sapphire, some gold, some more megases. And annoying archers. Right, crystal sword. Place your bets. Only 2, and it's only crystal sword, so that's just a normal grade weapon. Get back here. Man, these... Right. A ring. I don't know why I push up the arrows. I shall throw them on the floor in a moment. We should really do something with our secondary weapon. One socket. On the floor with that. Another amulet. Is this actually a temple? Or is it one of these fake ones that hasn't got a temple in it? It's a fake one. Didn't have an armor stand and a weapon stand. Not that they had anything in them. Hey, nice. How about you? Are you real? No, you're fake as well. Nothing on this side. Right, that's fine. There should be another actual temple in here. There's a teleport. Should really grab keys, we know where we're going. Right, there's the other actual temple. There we go. We will at some point go back and explore the Great Marsh. It's kind of off on its own. This map's kind of generated kind of weirdly. Right. These guys all had to get shouted to death because they had the Thorns damage reflect, which is why I was taking so much damage. Right, let's just drink a potion and pick up a potion. Unfortunately that he didn't have a super heal, but that'll do. Right, let's go. Who's in here? Goddamn vampires. I hate these guys so much. And yetis. Oh, another ring. We're finding lots of rings and amulets at least. If they're crap, then we can just put 3 of them in the Resurrected cube and re-roll them. Oh, chanting yetis and... Right, this calls for a shout. Yep. Anytime we get surrounded, it's washout time, baby. Grand Scepter, 3 sockets. That's as many as it can have. Oh, and our skills have just run out. And now they're back. Just in time to face nobody in here. Okay, let's go. That's 4 of the 6 temples done. The other 2 are up on the causeway. Just an empty chest. How annoying. I don't think there's anything up here. Is there a health shrine and then nothing else? Nope, nothing else. That's fine. And another ring. And the socketed stag bow, which is Amazon only. Of some description in here. It is. Where are you? Fire enchanted, stone skin, don't care. You'll be dead soon. Get back here. There you go. As usual, we're not finding anything. And shall we just go to the causeway then? Do you have any reason to go home? But we've got some stuff. We should at least get our sword repaired.
Good morning.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's have a look at what we have here. These nice level 50 something rings. Right, let's see what we got. Maximum damage, attack rating, minimum damage, plus 2 offensive autos, paladin only. That was a whole load of crap. Thull rune number 6. One of the suggestions that players are now asking for is either a lot more shared tabs for the shared stash, which would be nice. Another 2 or 3 of these would be lovely. Or at the same time as making gems and runes stackable, so you just have one slot for each one, so we'd have a single stack of 6 Thull runes and a single stack of perfect diamonds. I mean, you would still have to have like 5 or 6 slots for gems. You'd just be able to stack each individual type. Yeah, stackable charms, stackable runes would be amazing. Or there was also suggestions of having a charms tab in your inventory which is for charms and only for charms. That'd be nice, but you know, it hasn't happened. They are still working on the game, they're still actively developing it after 23 years. As we know, there have been new rune words and lots of balance passes. And you wait 23 years and you get new rune words. Happy days. Alright, what is not happy is that I forgot to increase our skills. There we go. Alright, you're actually a boss. I would explain why I was getting hit so hard. And there's a boss infidel as well, apparently. Not that he's particularly difficult to kill. There he goes, he's dead. Excuse me, could you get back here, please? Ooh, socketed elite plate. No, ethereal light plate. Didn't even have the good graces to be socketable. Okay. And we'll just regen our skills, and then we go. Ah, boss. Call the enchanted man a burn. Do not care, you're dead. beer, so useless. Could of course look out for a better weapon for our guy. Not that he really needs one. Wow. Literally nothing in these chests. Absolute garbage. Anyone drop a healing potion? Yes, good. I shall take that. Oh, that was a waste of time. Let's see what the sixth and final little temple has for us, shall we? In that weapon rack is going to be an exceptional grade two-handed sword with 4 sockets. Nope, it's going to be a little tiny knife with no sockets. God damn it. Right, this is Warcry time. There we go. I do sometimes forget quite how large the area of effect of Warcry is. It's rather impressive. Down you go. Drop your magic small shield. Wow. Okay, and we're back on the causeway. Right, we know where we're going next, so make sure your skills are all activated, and into Travincal we go. We're not going to do the walls, we're just going to hope that no one's on the walls. I'm just going to get in here and start clearing house. As usual, we'll go around the edges of the town. First, gunfire. There's a teleporter. There's the quest log, because we got close enough to the High Council to trigger it. There are people up on the walls, that's annoying. Get up there sooner or later. Where's the sexton? Oh, here he is. Oh, I see the champions. Right, in that case they're getting... Because we can absolutely spam the crap out of that, it's really quite good. Kill the High Council, yes. Right, let's go. No, this way. And our boosting skills have run out again already. They only last 100 seconds. It's really quite short. Right, let's do this other end of town. Whoop. Orc rune. I am kind of tempted to go and just farm the Countess until she drops a shell, but I don't really want to have to do that. I'm just kind of hoping that one's going to drop eventually. I mean, it's not critical. If it was critical, then I would be farming the Countess, but it's not. It's just that I want one. I don't need one. I don't need I don't need it to craft something that has resists. I just want it because it'd be nice to have it. So I could get magic find. Rude. Right. Naga is, I believe, an axe. Yes, it is. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a lot of people on the walls. Right, we're doing that next. Before we go and face the High Council, we're going to clear the walls. Come on, Dingleberry, we're going this way. There's some on the walls and some behind the buildings. That's annoying. Right, you, come here. Let's try and get the ones that are behind the buildings. I wonder, can I get the ones on the wall with this? That would be a yes. Alright, we can clear the walls from down here. We just have to go up on the walls to pick up any loot they drop. We can actually hit them from here. Because of the range of the flambears. Right, you are. No healing each other, please. Can I hit you? No. Are you in range for that? You sure are. Good. Just going to shout you to death from down here, if that's okay. You can get stunned and all, mate. Okay, now we're up on the walls. And Dingus has got stuck because of course he has. That may prove a problem, because we're going to get a range of his mana regen skill. No, here he is, he's teleported himself. Do not... Nope! That wasn't me that cast that. That wasn't my shield, that was the High Council. Minion? Okay, someone up here is a boss. He seems to be extra fast. Right, we're gonna have to shout him. There you are. Extra fast, I mean to call. Doesn't matter. Ooh. First unique in a very long time, because we ain't got no magic find. Shame it's not a sword. But it is battle hammer, and that is an exceptional grade warhammer. Intriguing. Alright, that's the walls done. That's all the rest of the town done. I'm gonna go and get repaired in town and investigate that battle hammer, which will be donated to one of our hammer people.
Good to see you.
Right, what is this thing? It is Earthshaker. Nice amount of damage, 98 to 162, fast attack speed, 5% chance to cast level 7 Fisher on striking. That's a druid skill. Plus 3 to elemental skills, druid only. Okay, this is a druid thing then. More attack speed, enhanced damage, hit blinds target, and knockback, and 50% damage to undead. That is rather tasty. Right, so Mr. Druid can get that. There's 3 orcs. Right, if we get one more, we can make another Thull rune, because that's the one thing we need, isn't it, everyone? More Thull runes. Right, and that's the perfect gems that we wasted on trying to re-roll a large charm. That's them replaced. No, that goes there. That goes there, and this gets sold.
Greetings.
I'm just going to go and check if we can take off any of the rings we have and replace them with nagel rings. That'd be a yes, and not really. So apparently we need the lightning resist, but we can do without this one. Without the cold and poison resist. Interesting. So I'll just put that here just now. And we'll dig out one of the nagel rings for a little bit of magic find. Okay, we now have 24 magic find, which is 24 more than we've had for pretty much this whole run. And that is why you invest into your resists, so you can take off your resist ring. What else is this doing for us? Faster cast rate, attack. I mean, 55 to attack rating's really quite nice. It doesn't sound very much, but anything that then increases your attack rating by a percentage will then get increased by that. Not that I think we have anything. I mean, Nagel Ring adds 71 anyway, so it's better than that. All round, to be honest. Do we need to keep that? We'll hang on to it just now. Right, so we've got 24 magic find now. Hooray! All repaired, but we're all ready to go. Right. Let's boogie with the High Council. Boost, boost, run. Gonna lower resists and then shout and start swinging my sword. Lower resists, shout, 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 shout. Swing the sword, swing the sword. Oh man, they've got that horrible cold aura. I hate that aura. It's literally the worst. Come on. And they're all healing each other as well. This is fun. Come on. Right, I've got lots of mana back, so we'll just try and shout them down. Good, we managed to kill the ones that were doing the healing. Wow. That was a thing. Oh, still one here. It's one of the uniques as well.
The dark powers here will no longer poison the land.
Right, so we got a Grand Charm. Bip. Dimensional Blade. That's an exceptional class version of the Crystal Sword. Not that we were going to use it. If it was white, I might have had a look. Kalim's Flail we need. Rune Sword is an upgraded War Sword, I think. Just hit the dragon in the face. Jesus Christ, man. Right, that goes in here. Rune sword. No, it's a upgraded long sword. Well, they didn't drop anything unique.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I haven't imbued the flail yet. You idiot. Ain't no point using the flail if it's not imbued. Right, let's go and do this. So that goes in there with that, that, and that. Pause. Pow! There we go. I know. Yes. Shut up. Plus 3 to strength. Good, but not for me. I am going to buy 3 more health potions because I had to expend some. Ah, yeah, talk to Shira. Should go and finish that quest, I suppose.
Hello there. Now that good morning.
There we go. Just did that, just to hear that sound, and no other reason. Right, I did say after we'd done the High Council we were going to go and do the Great Marsh, and we really should do that. Okay, how do we get to the Great Marsh from here? Down, and just that way. Okay, so just loop round and then go straight. We haven't done any of this stuff here either. Okay, let's do it. Oh, that was a boss. Hey, look at that. As soon as I get 24 magic find, then we've been finding rares and... Well, we found the unique battle hammer before we even had any magic find. But that was a full helm, and that is probably Sigurd's visor. Oh, you know what? Just get shouted. You idiots. It's a flamberge. Shame it wasn't an exceptional version. I don't even know what an exceptional flamberge is called. And if I hear a heavy sound hitting a heavy sword sound hitting the floor. An experience shrine, thank you. And I shall investigate. Nope. A little boss dude out of nowhere. No, I'm not playing with you lot. I'm not. I'm going to the Great Marsh. Flawless damage. That's nice. Grimbo. Something 2. We have one of them at home. Yeah, I don't want to lose this attack speed, because that's losing DPS. Oh, I know why we lost 2% resist. It's because our +1 skills skill ran out, so we lost 1 level of natural resist. That's why. Look at me, everyone! I figured something out. Woohoo! Right, what did you drop, Mr. Boss? A unique big sword? No, a bow. You get back here. Where's your bow? Over here, over here, over here. Basket, 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 basket. Children, no. Right, come on, we're nearly at the Great Marsh. It's just round here. Oop, chest. Nothing in it. Speeding shrine is over, but I think it did us some good. Okay, I want to stick on the left hand side. Get danger, little idiots. Okay, here we go, Great Marsh. For no reason at all other than OCD. We have no reason to be here. There is nothing special to do. There are no quests. Most of the time it's just on the way between the two. Is there even a dungeon here? I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Ghosts. Don't care about you. You guys are easy. You can drain all the mana you want. I have a level 17 meditation aura, so I just don't care. Okay, let's go in here. Chest. Nothing. Right, this is definitely a Warcry event. Oh man. Maybe I've been too hard on Warcry, leaving it on the substitute bench. It is a nice skill. Maybe I will go back to using it. There's going to be a dragon coming out the river. There it is. And a boss chest. With nothing good in it. That's annoying. See you later, idiot. There we go. +1 to all skills. I'll switch back to Warcry. Just because it's fun. Because singer builds are hilarious. You keep going up the left hand side until we can go up the left no more. Another village. I believe that's a pole arm. Yeah, so if you can find one of them that's got 4 sockets, then Mr. Man may very well get himself a new and improved insight. Not that he really needs it, because he is a legitimate shit kicker all on his own. Right. And to think people say Barbarians suck because they don't have area of effect. Well, I'm afraid they do. It might not be great, but they do have it. They're just not as overpowered as sorceresses and javazons. Right, well, we leveled up, so let's do that. Let's go Victuals as well, just to get the life to truly insane levels. And I'm gonna keep putting the points into Battle Cry. A, because it improves the damage of Warcry, and B, because it's really good on its own. Reducing the enemy defense and damage by more each time. I like the sound of that. I like that a lot. Right. Alright, we now have 1247 life. Which is pretty nice. Okay. Where's the little one? Dead. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? A ring, demon hide sash, clave, demon hide gloves. Remember the days when we wanted magic demon hide gloves to do caster gloves? Well, there they are. And there's a demon hide sash for a caster sash. Okay, and what's through here? The teleporter, excellent. Anything up here? Yep. Right. Apparently that was out of range for us to hit it. Damn man, Warcry's got a really nice range. I'd forgotten quite how big the range was. Nothing. And I saw you there, Mr. Ghosty Ghosts. You guys can all get stun knocked. That macabre axe, I think. Close. It's a 3. I think that's an exceptional weapon, I'm not sure. This is an intriguing Great Marsh. It looks like it's just like a big giant dead end all on its own. Cool. Dude has leveled up once again. Probably means you don't even need that plus resistant helmet I gave you anymore. Yeah, he's on 72 without the helmet. Can't go that way no more. Must go this way. It's just going to be the end of the Great Marsh here? Yes it is, right, it's just a big round trip thing, that's fine. I'll just get shouted. Come on, stashes, show me the money. That was not the money. That was an insult. These golems are fragile, which is nice. I like fragile enemies. That's a big sword noise. I get a little tingle in my spider sense every time I hear that noise now. And I dream dreams of a beautiful big spirit sword. Superior Tiggy Mail. Socrates 2. Well, since we were stood next to a well, I was able to spam that with abandon. So I did. And... there's a battle axe. Alright, I think that's the Great Marsh done. I do believe. Oh, look, see here, there's a little ring we missed. So no, we haven't done this bit yet. But this is just going to look back around, that's fine. More enemies to kill. I see more golems down here. I see more of everything down here. Right, let's get in here. You're right there, my guy. Right, so we want to go up this way. Well, we're going a little bit over time, but, you know. Sure, it'll be fine. Just want to get this done so next episode can just be us doing Mephisto. And if things go well, maybe the start of Act 4. Nice. Right, that just loops back around to where we've been. Wonder if we're stealing enough mana to be able to do Berserk from now on. Let's just compare. Damage 165, magic damage. Right, we'll give it a go. Because why not? Okay, there's more little dickheads there. We're gonna have to go down and round and over the bridge and then back up.
I can't carry anymore.
Superior heavy crossbow, huh? I think there's just this tiny little bit here to go, and then that will be it done. Yep, I'm gonna call the Great Marsh done. Yep, nice work. We'll just work ourselves back to town. And then that'll be that. Let's see if this was indeed Sigurd's helmet. Eisenhart's horns. Okay. Well, we know all about Eisenhart's. One of our other characters has it.
Yes.
You repair that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. And that's us done. That was productive. We did Upper Kurast, the Kurast Causeway, Travincal, killed the High Council, and did the rest of the missing bits of the map. And we've actually replaced all of the gems that we wasted on that failed roll, and there's a perfect amethyst for sale. It looks like, yeah, another skull. Cool. There is a 2-word rune word which I may look into doing for this mail, just to give it to our companion, to give him a little bit more help, because he does need it, he's only little. So I'll go and research that, and when we come back we'll go to Travincal and then we'll go and kill Mephisto. So I hope to see you for that, and I hope you look after yourself until then. See you later.